Let's make this hole block, which is a block with these 4 holes in it, and we're going to practice using the hole tool and also how to document holes. So it's 5 inches wide, it's 2 inches high, and it's 3 inches deep. And then on the front face here, we're going to put these 4 holes. Let's start on that project. So we are going to go and put a sketch on the front plane, press N, and I'm going to use the corner rectangle here, and it was 5 inches by 2 inches. We'll accept that, Shift 7, press extrude. I like to go in rather than out, so I'm going to reverse that, and we're 3 deep. Okay, we'll accept that. I'm going to press P because I don't need the origin planes anymore, and then F to bring it close up to me. And then I'm going to place a sketch on the front plane here, or the front face, I should say. And now I'm going to click the line tool and hit Q on the keyboard to turn it into a construction line and move it until I hit the center. That little yellow box appears, and that tells me I'm at the center. Press escape. And then the point tool is going to go here, and I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4 right on that center line. And then I'm going to dimension these. This distance from here to here, I believe, is 0.75. 0.75. Let's check that. Yeah, 0.75 right here. And then we're going to go, this is 1 inch, and then 1 1/4 for the second two. So let's do that. We're still in the dimension tool. Click, click. This is 1. And click, click. This is 1.25. And click, click. 1.25. There we go. Let's accept that. Our sketch is done. Press Shift 7. And that's what we have. Okay, I guess we want to rotate it up here like this. Now let's go to the hole tool, which is right here. So I'll click here and I'll make the first hole on the left, and let's see what that is. It is a counter bore. We can tell by the symbol right here. And it goes, let's see, it's got a diameter of the hole part of 1/2 inch, which goes down 2 inches, and then the top, the counter bore part, is 0.75 inches, and it goes down only 1/2 inch. So let's see if we can get this to work here. So we got counter bore is already chosen. Start from part. It's not a blind, yeah, it is blind hole, as opposed to one of these other ones like a through all. So it is a blind hole, and you want this to be on custom rather than ANSI. So I'll put it on custom there. Okay, so this is the top one, is the hole that the main hole, which is 0.5. So let's put that in there, 0.5. And then the top hole here, got to be bigger. That's why it's red, but as soon as I change it, that should go away, 0.75. And then the depth of my counter bore area is 0.5. 0.5. And finally, the whole thing is 2 inches deep. 2. So that looks right. So there it is down in there. How can we tell exactly if that's correct? Well, I found a new keyboard shortcut. Shift X will pull up the section view. I can just click on a face like this, then I can move it in, and I think that's correct. That looks about right. We'll know for sure exactly on the dimensions when we put it in the drawing, but that looks good to me. So I can get out of there and move on to the next hole. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the sketch 2, which is the sketch with the holes. And let's see. I'm going to actually do a few things here. I'm going to start renaming my things over here in the feature list. So let's rename sketch 1 to about the block. And then the extrude, I'm going to rename that to block as well. And I know that these little symbols over here, icons to the left of the word, indicate what it is. This is an extrusion, that's a sketch, so I can just rename them like that. So how about this one? Right click, rename. This is the holes. And now I know exactly where to go. And of course we see our hole here in the feature list as well. Okay, let's do this again. So here's our hole tool. We'll click there. And let's see. We want a countersink this time. We can tell by that symbol right there, and it's a through hole, and its diameter is 1/2 inch, and the top diameter is 1 inch, and it's 82 degrees. Okay, let's see if we can do that. So let's change this to countersink. Still custom. So at the very top, or the main hole is 0.5 again. I think I can leave that. This is 1 again. It's right there. It's a through hole, so I don't want blind. I want through all. So the main hole is 1/2, 1 inch at the very top, and then 82 degrees for the angle. I think that's got it. Okay, let's check it though by turning on the section tool, and I think that is correct. Okay. All right, what's next? So a very simple hole here. That's going to be just a 1/2 inch through hole is the next one. So let's find the hole tool here. I'll click there. This is a simple hole. It's a through hole, just one parameter, which is the diameter, and it's already set to 0.5. That looks okay. Shift X, click on the face, and we're going to move in. I think that's correct. Okay. One more to go. Let's see. Hole tool, click on the point, and this one is another counter bore. And let's just put in these numbers. So the main hole is 1/4 inch by 1. So again, a counter bore. It's a blind hole. The main hole is 0.25, and its depth is 1. And then the top part is, counter bore part is 0.375 and 1/4 inch. So 0.375, and it goes down 0.25. Is that right? Yeah. And we'll accept that. Shift X, click on the face. Let's see. That looks like a blind counter bore, much smaller. And so let's accept that. Let's see. We need to turn off section view. There we go. Okay. Okay, now that we've got our holes made, let's do some housekeeping. Let's rename the Part Studio to hole block, but check the assignment sheet. And the part itself, I think we call that also a hole block, but again, check the assignment sheet in case I changed it. Shift 7. There's our part. Okay, let's right click, create a drawing, use a size A inch template. And here it is. And let's just place the front view here and the right view here. Since I think we can fit it in, let's go ahead and put the isometric view in there as well. And press escape, right click, show shaded view. There it is. Okay, so there's a lot to put on here. Let's do the holes first, and then we'll do the dimensions of the block. And we may want to eventually tweak how some of the parameters in the sheet properties, which is over here, or drawing properties, such that these dimensions fit a little better here. But for now, we're just going to take the default. So we're going to come here to the dimension tool and go to hole thread callout. So click, and we're going to click on this guy over here, and we're going to pull him up, and we're going to click there. Okay, press escape, maybe pull it over a little bit, and that looks good. Let's do the next one over, and let's just click the outside there and do one of those. Maybe put it like that. Looks okay. And let's do that one next. You want to make sure you don't make the leader line there intersect the corner. And so we'll go there, and then finally we'll come up here and put in the simple hole like that. Okay, good. So that documents the holes. And now let's go back to the regular dimension tool and put in some of the other parameters. So we know it's 3 inches deep. It is 1 inch in height. Let's move that up a little bit. And now we need to shoehorn in the locations. We've dimensioned the hole, but we got to document its location. So this is where we might be able to change some of the parameters of the way that Onshape makes the dimensions, because we have things like the extension line here interfering with this one, but if I try to put them all in one line at this scale, it's not going to work. But there should be a way to make those arrows down here a little smaller, and also we can reduce maybe the size of the text a little bit. We're not going to worry about that now. I'm just saying that we could potentially down the road improve the way that is documented. So now I think all that's left is the width. Okay, I think we have everything here, and that is how to document holes in Onshape. Thanks for watching.